Oh, I love it. Your boy, the Batman, is out here and we back. So, yeah, like I said, man, what these people do, oh, it just shows me what it is. It's too easy, man. I love it. You understand? Like I said, reality is reality. And, we've proven our facts straight over here. We're right about everything, and that's it. So, what's up? Remember, y'all trying to get like me. You know what I mean? I mean, you're not going to get like me if you're not focused on the right things. Like I said, we're all positive over here. We teach. Um, I don't know. I mean, we continue to progress. I've won on every single stance all across the board. I don't ever lose. I don't accept failure and I don't accept losing. So, like I said, I mean, I have no problem admitting reality, and that is reality. So, like I said, these folks can't seem to deal with it that I keep on winning. That's fine, but you don't have a choice because I'm going to keep on winning. That's all Batman knows how to do is win. I don't know how to do anything else because guess what? I didn't have the luxury you did. I have to succeed. Chat room wide open. What's goody? Like I said, let's get all these folks donating and supporting. We're up over $66, folks. These folks are worried. They're worried because I'm making all the money. I'm making money, bro. I'm building a living. I'm building a business. See, every time they come around, I know what it's to do. It's because they want to distract me from what they know I've already built. See, that's what they were using the agent Christina for, to try to distract me while
Agent
I should be
Christina.
making more videos. Well, I should be working, and I'm working anyway. Yeah, so, I mean, it's in broad day. I have proof on the lives of everything you've done, how you're trying to distract me when you see where I'm walking and what I'm doing. Christina did that. Like I said, I mean, all that is felonies across state lines. So who's winning? Right. I don't know who taught y'all that's game, but y'all funny. Real talk. And is that your real name or is that a fake name? Because you gave a full name and I remember it. So it is what it is. I may really, is that necessary? I may not have that entire server of evidence, but I have enough. And as usual, you now have provided me more. Real smart there, boss. See, what people don't get is this chat room is all just court evidence at this point. That's all it is. These folks are supplying me with court evidence to help my case, but they claim they're against me. And the federal lawsuit, right, is against all of them. They're just a small part of the federal lawsuit. It's comprised of companies, restaurants, businesses, bars. Like I said, over here, you just got to bring facts. If you don't, you're going to lose, and you're going to look silly. There we go. They're yelling Batman, you see? So it is what it is. Like I said, it's real as it gets, and it's just that simple. So like I said, it's never going to change, and that's what it is. Like I said, I'm going to keep on winning. Feel me? Let them do what they do. I could care less. So like I said, we're going to keep on progressing forward, keep on moving by leaps and bounds. There's another so-called woman, and they waste their time driving around these little buckets on payments, probably falsely judging Batman. What could you say? You were all handed a job. You're handed a job because you're a so-called woman, and then it's like there's levels to the quality of job you have, and the jobs mean nothing. And all of you are still struggling. You're saying the truth. You can get in your feelings about it, or you can address it and face reality. You understand? Is Buddy coming? Because the gates are both wide open. I think it's just my allergies today. Because these folks really don't do it for me like that, bro. They really don't. I think it's allergies. But yeah, like I said, these are all folks from these sectors and stuff. I mean, it comes with the territory, man. It's all just part of that internet stuff that I have nothing to do with. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You want to come over here and watch me succeed? Be my guest. You want to type whatever to make yourself feel better? No problem. But the facts are the facts. And, over here, we prove what's real. We prove every point. 65 world records. I'm planning to try to chill, relax, and I'm going to get on it tomorrow. You understand? Oh, I'm not going to give you what you want ever. And they can't move me. Like I said, they can't move me. I'm telling you, I'm their superior, all these folks. I'm standing up to you completely. Just like Snipe said, he's making a stand. We're standing up to all you. Oh, and I'm coming to Akron. Guaranteed now. Oh, I'm definitely going up there to Akron to make my stand publicly, physically in person. I'm going to be there in Akron. I'm going to be Batman in Akron, just like I'm going to be in New Orleans. For some reason, Christina would go as far after I've literally watched you, sit there and do absolutely nothing every day while I build an empire. Okay, this is reality. And now she's talking about don't go to New Orleans. How would you tell a grown man where I'm going to go? By the way, you issued an illegal statement within that. That's illegal. Okay. And again, it was designed to try to gain leverage. Why would you be typing when I'm trying to block your account? You're in my chat group that I created to be nice and for you to come over here and prove who you are, which you failed to do. So every time that I'm trying to block the account with these folks, they start typing and continue these tactics. Right. Those are felonies. They're felonies. And you're giving me court evidence. You're not doing or accomplishing anything. You're giving me what I want. See, we've got to get a little bit more with it. Again, just like this is a platform that has rules. You say what you want, brother. I win nonstop. I'm a machine. That's what y'all are proving. And I don't stop. Why? Because I'm Batman. That's why. So like I said, you do you. I could care less. You know, my whole point is I'm not on here on camera to do a whole bunch of talking, bro. Y'all want to talk too much. I'm out here in the street getting busy. I'm out here right now, little homie. For real. Look how big your boy is. Look, with little to no sleep. Almost no sleep. Look how huge I am. Pure muscle. 65 world records. All I got to do is try to get some rest, chill, come back tomorrow, 65 world records. Then folks try to do the same thing every day. Try it again today. Now the truth is out about what y'all doing and how y'all utilizing and using all these folks to do it. Yep. Now you all have run an implemented program. That's all prison time. I never have said anything that these people say. Never ever got out of character. I've stated the truth, right? Which is that. And then they try to call it something else. The red triangles and all these folks that they've paid off and used and they have no money, right? Have all issued tons of illegal statements. And I don't know why all of you keep saying the same thing, talking about do it. Right. So you're admitting that you work with the corrupt. You keep saying do it, do it, do it. So what does that mean? That all y'all work with the corrupt, right? So you keep saying I should go talk to the corrupt who you're openly stating you work with. Like I said, what is that? That's an illegal statement on your part. Y'all are not scary. Y'all are the ones who keep talking with weird language. You use language and words to try to lean me into saying something that you can use against me. That's all you're doing. And I'm not falling for it. So now what are they going to do? They have no options. And it's the hardest thing when someone keeps talking in code, talking backwards. These Satanists have no game. Why are you against me? I'm one human being. Why are you concerned about me? Why are all of you jealous of me? Because I shine and literally I'm God's gift to the world and I'm God's son. That's why. It ain't about just money. Oh, I spent all the money. All y'all are jealous. Like I said, all the corrupt ones, all y'all. Like, yeah, we're standing up to all of you 100% the right way. Yep. Why would we not? I mean, that's just human behavior. How would you feel if somebody's talking behind your back, saying things that aren't true? I mean, what gives you that right on a human level? The only thing that matters is on a human level, not this and that and what's legal and what's not. That's what they do. They try to use everything. That's a cricket, I think.
What the
They try
hell
to
is
use
that?
everything to their advantage. Then they want to talk about what's legal and what's not. Yeah, I don't know the law. Why are you trying to use and twist the law? It's obvious as hell, like towards civilians. And I'm not a civilian. What happened is folks won the lottery with me. They thought I was a civilian for some odd reason. They thought I was a sheep and I'm a wolf. That's what happened. Yeah, I told you I was built and designed this way to mislead you. By God, you walked right into it, all of you. And you'll continue to every day. Y'all folks can't even think. I have a public platform. You know how many folks I've had out here who try to act aloof? That's why I said no more passes. We ain't giving y'all no more passes in these streets at all. I'm G-checking and letting you know what time it is. You ain't going to sit here and act like, I don't know who you are. As much as I've done out here. I mean, I've really changed and I've really gotten busy. That's right. And I'm free right in front of you. What you going to do about it? Not a thing. I run these streets. I'm not out here just talking. I get busy, partner. Y'all see me on live every day, working every day. Like I said, proved Christina was an agent. Come on, dude. What is that? I was never a part of nothing, never believed in nothing you're talking about, never participated. Like I said, I can't even get straight who's who because there were several different emails. There may still be an actual real Christina. And like I said, I mean, you don't know how to speak up for yourself for some odd reason. So what's the purpose? There's a chat room here every day.
There's a
Like,
Christina
I don't get it.
for me.
Like I said, she started doing the same thing. talking in a certain energy. Nobody talks to me like that. So why are you pretending? I'm out here every day. This is a no-fly zone. Like I told you, what's up? Talking about don't go to New Orleans. Literally, why are you talking crazy when that's not who you are? Well, how does that make you something other than soft and funny? You're on the internet, dude. Are you serious? That's what they do. I'm telling you, they get online, they start talking crazy to actual gangsters and the mob. And that makes sense? Right. So y'all already recognize who was what. They knew I was 8 billion times realer than all these little peasants that work these jobs out here. Good. So y'all been recognized. That's all we care about. Thank you. You just recognize that I'm the mob. Don't go to New Orleans. What? That's what she said. She used language to say, don't support Cyrax. Bro, I've been supporting Cyrax before you ever even tried to pretend you were a part of anything here. You were never a part of anything, ever. Like I said, what? Like, bro, you're super obvious when you're like talking about, oh, I'm with you even if I'm not here. Bro, it's not hard to just talk to someone. I don't know why that's a big deal. I don't know why you felt you've accomplished nothing. You created your own karmic debt, and that's what you're dealing with every day. That's why every day that's real for you. There's no one who can get online, paint a false reality, and not have it affect them. That's really what you're going through. So, like I said, you're going through karma every day because of what you're doing and did towards me. Yep. Sounds like God is at work. Pretty unfair that you try to speak for me and put words in my mouth. Literally, your response wasn't even, it made no sense. I said everything, but you took 2 statements that I never said, and you said I said things that I didn't. Then I try to talk, you start trying to overtalk me. Like I said, and I said, you're not going to do this on my phone. Like I tell y'all every time. They want to pretend that I'm something I'm not, but my whole history says that I stand on business. Again, no one will get on this phone playing. You're not going to come talk crazy to me, right? And I'm a grown man. So again, what's good? Trying to do things like that.
Hey, Sheriff, what have you been up to?
Eating cottage cheese.
What's the point? You're not showing anything but how jelly you are. So like I said, y'all don't have an identity.
I don't think you're ready for
That's
this
exactly
jelly.
what Breezy Brooks said, right? So they talking about, we protect this and that. That's what they said in Rockingham County, that corrupt city that's a joke. Now you're on public display for everyone to see, and the Batman is proving you're all corrupt. Yeah, what did y'all say? We will protect our schools. We take everything that's said serious, but you put words in her mouth. You took 2 totally different situations that had no connection. You went on the news, sent a familiar and an agent to repaint the situation as something it's not. And I have a witness online, and you have someone who can actually think, who's a genius, telling you make no sense and proving it. Breezy Brook has done nothing wrong. It's freedom of speech. You can actually say whatever you want. Yes, you can. Anything. That's what freedom of speech entails and covers. You violated her freedom of speech. You violated her civil rights and civil liberties. We can say whatever we want. Anything.
Boys getting fired up.
Yes, you can. No, things didn't change in the millennium, right? You don't know the law. No, you're writing new laws and making up nonsense, and you don't make the law. It's that simple. You ain't talking about nothing. Constitution protects freedom of speech. Always, no matter what you say. You good. You can say whatever you want. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. You can say whatever you want. You took a testament, a false testament. You lied on that girl, right? And why don't you have any concern for her? Because that's the Trump agenda, right? Towards who? The homeless. These people, their agenda has been since day one, right? They want YouTubers to be homeless. So what do you think their agenda is? If they want us out here on the street by ourselves, what do you think they're entertaining something that they're not capable of? You're soft. You're not nobody. You're not ever going to do nothing. You're entertaining a possibility of something you're not about. While then turning around and playing victim.
Excellent point, Blue.
What? Yeah, the schools are producing sociopaths. You're who's producing these riddlers, right? That's a fact. You don't protect them. You're not standing up for students. She didn't say anything to students. What is you talking about? I heard the whole thing. Yep, I'm an online witness. They lied, they twisted and contorted the justice system. and we're going to hold them accountable in a court of law. 100%. Yes. Why are you allowing students in any I don't care what it is, what school, nobody is above reproach. Why are you allowing students to gang stalk homeless individuals? That's the only question that needs to be answered here, and the only question that matters. This is why I will stand up for y'all's rights legally the right way, talk the right way, not get out of character, and prove that they're lying. You lied on Breezy Brook 100%. You made things up that were out of thin air. So what now? Your charges are fake. She needs to be exonerated of all blame. She has no actual charges, and she needs to be freed immediately. What do you mean? And that's what we as an American people are calling for. You understand? No, you all want to sit there and play these games, and it's clear what you're doing. What do you mean? Why do they have time on their hands? Somebody's putting them up to that. Right, students, because you're going to hire the students to hide behind the system. No, nobody's above reproach. You don't get to just run around and do illegal activity. I don't care who you are. No, and that's not the way the law works. The law applies to everyone. So who's paying them or sending them to do this? It's all the same thing with the leftists and this Trump stuff. It's all the same thing.
Is he still crying about us going over there and being in his chat?
Y'all can do whatever you want. You're going to continue to
Is this
lose.
chat open?
You're not going to win. Every time they resort to these weird tactics, it shows that they're odd characters. That's all it shows. We'll be back in a minute.
Son of a bitch. You scared him off, Shamrock.
You're welcome.
Excuse me.
And here, Sheriff thought this was going to be a long one.
He'll be right back.
Yeah, he probably will. Question is he going to come back on this one, or is he going to start a new one? Is he going to fire off 17 shorts?
He ended it.
Well, damn it.
That guy's in a 17-minute holding pattern.
That's right. And I don't have 1,000 different songs I can play. Well, we can all sit here and talk amongst ourselves. I can describe to you in detail how delicious these nachos are.
Mm-hmm. I got brisket taquitos.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Carne asada nachos does sound good.
Ooh, yeah.
It's about my choice. That or a corn dog.
This is half and half ground beef and shredded chicken. It's pretty fucking tasty. Well, let's see. We'll go to our good old standby cow. Candy.
She's basically following me.
Let's see. Jesus, what kind of face is that? Look at that thumbnail. Holy shit.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Candy.
It was just 3:29, but now it so happens to be 3:30.
It was the greatest minute of my life.
But I just got done using the bathroom.
Yo, come on, bitch.
It's trying to rain.
Thanks
again.
for the info. It was raining in my pants a minute ago.
Oh, stop it.
You might not want to go in there for the next 30 to 45 minutes, yo.
And she's spraying.
This man came out
Guys.
at the same time I followed me. Came outside the same time I did. Perps are illegally wait, where they at? Illegally driving off as soon as I walk outside. they try to blend in with actual library patrons. So, um, that that
She's on to us. We're trying to blend in with library patrons now.
the library janitor that used to work here like almost a year ago, and then when the stalkers prank called the library and told lies on me, and then those janitors weren't working here no more. And then after a while, they had a black man, a short black man that was working here. And hi. Oh, okay.
Get
There
away
was
from
a
me.
short black man that was like doing the janitorial, but the thing was, he didn't seem like he ever cleaned the toilets. Maybe I could be wrong, but it seemed like he never cleaned the toilets. He never cleaned off the sinks or nothing. It seemed like all he did was like replace the toilet paper
Damn, she's
and
throwing black people
trash
under the
and
bus.
paper towels and soap. That's it. He didn't seem like he ever cleaned the sinks or the toilets or mopped the floors or nothing. So like the day I was told something at that fake ass PJ's Coffee, similar to the incident from last night. Um, he tried to narcissistically lecture me and tell me, you know, not to spray, the rubbing alcohol in the bathrooms. And so when I told him I have OCD, he walked off and said, "Oh, okay, I did not know that," and then he left me alone. See, what if the fake manager would have did that last night? You know. But anyway, right when I talked about that, now they're manipulating the wind. So
They manipulating the wind.
yeah, the lady janitors do a much better job with the cleaning, except
Manipulating
the one that
the
works in the
wind.
morning and gets the most hours. And like I don't know. I mean, because I've been gone. I mean, well, I haven't really been here like a month because of the hotels. Hold on. Ants are crawling on me. But I haven't been here in like a month because because of the
Why do
hotels and
bugs
stuff.
always crawl on this bitch?
But
She smells like a
when
carcass.
I came back earlier this week, I saw the female perp janitor that's been doing stuff like I like she's still doing just immature, childish, passive aggressive stuff. So like the table that I sit at, this morning when I got there, it's like I knew it was her that did it, but she like she would do stuff that's like childish, passive aggressive bullying towards me without saying a word, and I don't even think she knows any English, but ever since I outed her as a perp way last year, she had been doing this passive aggressive bullying towards me, So for her to do like covert and subtle, petty and childish things to me, to trigger and provoke, get underneath my skin or whatever, And so yeah, I should have took a picture or a video of the way she did the table. Like she positioned the table crooked on purpose as a covert bullying tactic, while none of the other tables were like that. Like she did that this morning, I guess because she knew I was coming. But
She's like, bitch, you get the crooked table to
yeah,
sit at.
and I forgot to talk about that in the live stream earlier, you know. So online, when I posted the video about on the streetcar about the perp that tried to covertly harass me with the shirt that she said she was perping with red and white shirt that said I have mental illness. Well, perps were bullying me and making rude comments, telling me to mind my business, or they were telling me so and like when I documenting the targeting, like it is my business because you're doing it to me. Like people try to gaslight and discredit me or tell me the same kind of stuff, when I showed y'all on the other streetcar a couple of weeks ago or a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, about that fake perp that had the fake t-shirt that
Excuse
said
me, y'all.
stay greedy, which was directed at me, So I could film and record a video of a perp with all the, excuse me, they're making me itch. A perp with one headlight, red car, arm out the window, and a child sitting in the front seat with no seat belt, with the feet hanging out the window, like a child that's like 10 years old, and if I'm already on my perp walk and they're illegally driving by just like that, and when I post it online, I get a text being told to mind my business.
Absolutely, bitch. You nosy bitch.
Or get called a Karen.
You are a Karen.
A drama queen. And stuff like that. How you gonna tell me you meddling in my business to tell me to mind my own business about stuff that's happening to me? And then you say, well, we have a right to come and talk to you like this because you put it out in the internet for the public to see.
Yep.
Well, they illegally drive by me for me to see. So they try to exercise a fake license to meddle in my business. But then
Candy, I have an
trying to
authentic
meddle
license to meddle in
business
your
Tell me
business.
to mind my business about stuff that is my business that you don't know what you're talking about.
You a nosy bitch.
I believe that I know that I'm knowing that I have a belief that I know.
Stop that.
It's my business.
And it's like, I think the ones making these comments, they're perps. And then when I report their rude comments, the fake rude comments always get, the social media or whatever always say no violations found. But I'm violating community guidelines just by wearing this shirt. This hoodie. I'm violating community guidelines just by wearing this. They don't like, social media don't like this word right here.
We're gonna have to get you banned, Candy.
They don't like that. They don't like that word. Well, that phrase or whatever, So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, look at the sky.
Wow.
And so it's 3:41. See, they're hitting me in the throat, making me cough.
Jesus.
That's right.
You know,
Bitch, if I hit you in the throat, you'd know it.
3:41 p.m. And you know, I got a little help here and there. You know, if it were if it were to not need, I mean, if it would not rain today, and I had to suffer on the streets, I would tell y'all right now that I'm good on food. That I don't need dinner for tonight. I'm covered for that. But it's supposed to storm, and I'm trying to get help with hotel. You know, I was even trying earlier, but now I'm gonna have to try to ask for help for Uber ride plus hotel plus laundry plus food for like tomorrow and the day after. You know,
Plus a bicycle, plus
it's
some Neapolitan
frustrating
ice
that
cream.
it's difficult for me to get my needs met.
Currently in New Orleans right now, it is 81 degrees with rain
But you know,
showers.
with this
Real
gang
feel is
stalking,
89% with humidity at 83%.
perps and narcissistic
You have a
abusers think
98%
they
chance
have a
of
fake
swamp ass.
license and the right and the authority to hypocritically meddle in my business and keep sticking their nose in my business all day, every day. And I have no authority or right or entitlement to tell them to stay out my business and stop stalking, following, harassing me, and to leave me alone and stay away from me. But I'm documenting the torture and harassment and the targeting that's happening to me. You're doing it to me. That's like if someone, you know, imagine if imagine if
Posted a short.
someone were to you know, take your shoes, you know? If someone were to take your shoes and you'd be like, well, hey, he took my shoes. Mind your business. It is my business, those my shoes. You get it?
My shoes is my business.
So
All right.
yeah,
At least her shoes have soles.
I'm ordering dinner. We're going
I have a blog post
large
that's
carne
not
asada
gonna be very
nachos
long
and a carne
Oh, yeah.
asada
that I'm planning
quesadilla.
to work on, but
Hell yeah, Grandpa.
the past few community
Hey,
posts on YouTube,
why don't you
they've
go
been
turn
illegally
on your
shadow
shower
banning,
so
or they've
Joey
been
goes live?
you know, making it not so visible to my supporters. And the same thing with the videos. They've been trying to make my stuff not so visible to the supporters. And then, you know, for the past 2 years,
I was watching a
they've
video
been
earlier.
heavily suppressing my
Every time I hit play on it, he was going live. And so I'd
You
have to hit
know,
pause. And
that
then you
it's either that or, I mean, it's like the perp
continue
walk
watching it.
videos
Same
used
shit.
back in 2021, 22. They used to get normal, sometimes they would get more views than the videos like what I'm doing now. But ever since 2023 or something like that, I get like no more than 30 views for the perp walk videos. And the highest amount of views that I would get for the perp walk videos will be the most recent one. You know. But the stalkers, they're so invested in you know, being obsessed. You know, they seem like they don't miss a beat with stalking and watching every video that you do or everything you post online. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Alright. He's firing off
And
shorts,
Yep.
so he'll probably be
as I
back
said, staying
soon.
off the internet
Ish.
won't help because you're stalking, harass, and follow me in person too. You know? And then they try to manipulate and convince everybody to believe that I'm so dangerous. You know? I'm sorry it's so windy. But I'm trying to get help with at least a minimum of $250 for 2 nights of hotel, plus laundry, plus food, plus looks like I would need help for Uber ride too. And I've been like I did mention the other day or the past couple of days about how it's supposed to rain later. I mean, that it's supposed to rain. Excuse me. So, if I haven't gotten any help, I need help with at least a minimum of $250. And I'm
Oh,
sorry
Lord.
that the stalkers got me wrongfully banned from the places that's cheaper. Like this one hotel app that I have a $10.36 credit to any hotel that I'm allowed to go to, where I'm not wrongfully banned from. A $10.36 credit. But I could have, if what happened didn't happen, I could have used it towards the hotel that I was at for like 3 weeks. And the stalking cult criminals, they've been trying hard to get me wrongfully banned from there too. Like, and it's like frightening that they're on a mission. Like, I'm explaining to y'all,
I'm a triangle on a mission.
and trying to document and show what they're doing, and just get told to ignore.
See you,
So if I
sticker.
can ignore the stalkers, let me go back to Shake Shack. Oh no, they were no, I have to obey them, be forced to obey them, and be wrongfully banned and not allowed. But it's easier for you to say ignore because it ain't affecting you, and you're fake.
You fake ass crusted perp.
You don't have fake criminal charges to fight in court. You don't know. You never tasted homelessness a day in your life.
What does homelessness taste like, Candy?
It's like,
You never had
Jesus.
to taste poverty and suffering.
Oh wow.
Is it like
bragging
tasting
about,
the rainbow?
the nice vehicles. And, if you're rich enough to afford, like today, and they had a video that I saw where a
Oh my
guy
God, what happened?
talk about, what it's like when people are skanky rich.
Skanky
Like he said,
rich.
skanky rich.
Y'all are skanky rich.
And videos of like a beach being inside your house and the beach inside your living room, and your stairwell or your stairs being like an aquarium.
What the fuck is this bitch
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
that kind of rich. Now, you can
Stairs
afford all these freaking
aquarium.
and you can
Leave
afford,
me be.
Just leave me
you
alone.
can afford your luxury trips to Fiji, Aruba, Bermuda.
Here my eggs live on. Yes, I'm feeling homeless
Oh,
now.
you can brag about going to Paris and nice France. Or you can brag about the coconuts in the Philippines and Thailand.
This bitch is on
And
one
you just
today.
living it up.
Goddamn.
Oh my God.
With a smile on your face.
Okay, stop.
Living your best life.
Collaborate and listen.
I'm in
Clip that
survival
shit.
mode.
That smile. Clap. And since
Can't-
How can you tell me
Candace
shelters
back
or
with a brand
mental
new
health
edition.
is any kind of
Yeah.
good when you
I
never
want you to
tasted
go back,
being forced to have to live like that
and I
before?
want you to clip that shit and screenshot it. That smile was
And
fucking
you
dumb.
know, you automatically falsely
All
assume
right, hang on a sec.
what you think is supposed to be logical
I'm trying to kill demons
when
over here,
it's not
and you're asking me to
reality.
do.
You know, why do the lies say, "Oh, you're rich enough to afford"? Like today, I had a video that I saw where a guy talk about, you know, what it's like when people are skanky rich. Like he says, skanky rich. And you know, videos of like a beach being inside your house and the beach inside your living room, and your stairwell or your stairs being like an aquarium.
Stare
Yeah,
aquarium.
you that kind of rich that you could afford all these freaking yachts and stuff, and you could afford you could afford your luxury trips to Fiji, Aruba, Bermuda,
Come on, pretty mama.
Hawaii. Oh, you can brag about going to Paris and nice France.
Nice friends.
Or you
Nice
can
France.
brag about the coconuts in the Philippines and Thailand.
We get our coconut oil fresh squeezed.
And you just living it up.
Okay, is that the one you wanted, Jimmy?
Yes, send it immediately to Frost.
Is that a dimple on the right our right side, or is that a cyst?
I don't know. Oh, speaking of right side, outside, inside, I think Joey was upset because the outside cops got inside. He doesn't like it when the outside cops are inside.
No.
All right, I'll put that in the perp and derp. There's a couple of good ones there, actually. That's more of a direct look at the camera.
Holy shit.
That is Frost immediately saw that and said, "Oh my god, I hate her."
Did you see?
God damn.
Jesus.
Where did you put it?
In the psych word perp and derp.
See a looking smile on your face, living your best life.
That's called a
I'm in
shit-eating
survival
grin.
mode. How can you tell me shelters or mental health is any kind of good when you never tasted that being forced to have to live like that before?
Bitch, I was in a fucking loony bin for a whole fucking year. You think I walked in there? You think I signed up for that? You think I fucking volunteered? Shut the fuck up. Take your medicine, you big
Shamrock,
fat dumb bitch.
can you describe for us how it tasted?
Actually, the food wasn't that bad.
You know, you automatically falsely assume what you think is supposed to be logical when it's not reality. You know, why do the lies be more logical than the truth? Hold up.
Oh my god, she just did a hold up.
Lies touching my face.
There are ants on you, flies in your face. God damn, bitch.
Hold up.
You know.
No, what does it say, Blue?
So.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It says, I want to talk to...
Wow,
oh my god.
Flies are attacking and harassing me. Let me go back. Move! So,
sideburns are coming in nicely.
No! Wow, the flies are...
She fighting with flies out here, y'all.
So
look at them sideburns.
What does his community post say?
Wow, these flies are attacking and harassing me. Let me go back.
I want to talk to Snipe. Can you please donate and leave your email so I can email and talk with you?
You hear that shit?
I know, she sounds like a lawn sprinkler. Oh god, it's all over her phone. Holy shit.
I gotta go, y'all. I need all the help I can get.
I gotta go, y'all.
She's being
Oh,
attacked
fuck.
and harassed by flies, y'all.
I'm being attacked and harassed by flies. Let's see. Batman the Alchemist says, yeah. So there you can see it. Now, if you want to talk to Cyrax, can you please donate? Leave your email. It's funny how talking to him requires donation.
What is that? I don't understand. Who's supposed to donate?
Cyrax.
Cyrax. He wants to
Oh,
talk to
fuck
Cyrax.
that. Cyrax ain't gonna fucking donate to talk to you.
Of course
Listen to
not.
this one. I don't know if you heard this one, Shamrock. I need $30. $20 to make my new Batman cape.
What? Oh,
Hang on.
okay.
I don't know what the 30's for. He just needs 30 randomly, I guess. 20 to make my new Batman cape, 3,000 for travel expenses, 10,000 for hotel expenses, 5,000 for electric bicycle or electric scooter and to purchase the bicycles and be able to mount my own engines on them, gas or electric.
Oh,
300 for new tires for bicycles or repairs, 20,000 for all other expenses, 100,000 to be able to build my own bat pods, tumblers, Batmobiles. I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars and funded this all out of my own pocket. This requires money. Let's go donate. The entire public can donate. You all work, right? Okay, so 20, 50, 100 should be no big deal, right? We have received very little support for Batman. That's the reality. I've done all this by myself, and I'm proud as it gets. Christina's proud of me. Oh, that was 21 hours ago before she was an agent that's going to burn in hell. When will the people learn to support who stands up for them, defends them, and helps them? I haven't added all this up, but just at a glance, it looks like what about $150,000 he wants.
100, 120, 125, 135,
You out your mind,
135,
Joey.
50, 135, 100, $135,000, something like that.
And that'll get Batman, on the go, just around the corner.
Get me some Neapolitan ice cream. Thanks.
All right.
Batman needs
I gotta go.
$135,000 worth of cakesters.
I love you guys. I gotta go do something.
All right, I love you too, Shamrock. Well, we're gonna cut it here, and then if he comes back, we'll grab another one.
Figure it out. Wait.
See you, sure.